Hello, welcome today to G-Day Games as we're playing a game of CATAN with the Cities and Knights expansion. As you can see, starting out here, we're rolling dice, but we're only rolling dice to see who's going to go first.
And we have, as you see on the top of the resource cards, which are the 5 resource cards on the bottom, and you have 3 commodity cards on the top, which is cloth, paper, and coins.
Those are the ones that are added for the Cities and Knights expansion. And you'll see later how they're used.
Right now, we're just putting the little settlements down and a road. And after that, we will put cities down and another road.
That's one of the rule changes for Cities and Knights is you put a city down for your second one, not 2 settlements. And you'll see the impact of that as the game gets going. Now, this game does add 1 dice, which is the white one you see down there. That dice will be rolled and show either barbarians or
green or blue or yellow castle.
And what are the castles for?
They are for your research cards, where you can spend your commodities like your cloth, paper, or coin to upgrade or research and get your facilities or just make them better.
Other abilities.
Yeah, so you can get abilities, which can help you later in the game.
Now, the barbarians we were speaking of, you see indicated in the little card up in the upper left of the screen. It's that black ship-looking thing. Now, every time the barbarians are rolled, it moves a space. So, there's something happens when the barbarians get all the way to the end of their spaces, which is the top of that card on the screen.
Yeah, they basically just they attack CATAN when they reach that bottom part, as if you can see. Right now, it doesn't seem like much stuff's going on. Just like rolling to get resources. Or wait, no, not yet. Still putting cities and roads down, it looks like.
Now, as you may know from playing CATAN in the past, there was a robber. And in addition to the robber, there's a merchant, which is like a cone-shaped piece. It's kind of red there. Right now, it's also in the desert with the robber.
And the merchant can help you, and it if you can get that from getting if you upgrade your yellow part or whatever it's called.
Well, the yellow resource card, right?
Yeah, something like that. And you can use the merchant card and move that merchant onto one of your hexes of resources, and it will give you a 2-to-1 trade of that resource, I think.
Now, obviously, as we're showing this game here, we're assuming some that you would have already played the normal CATAN game and already know about the different types of hexes and the numbers and how that all works. Do you have anything to say about that?
If you have a city on the wood or the rocks or the sheep, you actually don't get 2 of that resource. If I'm right, you actually get 1 sheep and then 1 cloth or commodity. And so is the same for the rocks, which you get coins, and the wood you get paper.
Yeah, it is correct. And also, but the settlements are all just still the same as the original CATAN, where you get only 1 resource from. If you roll that type of number on that type of resource, you get only 1 of the resource.
That's part of the expansion for the Cities and Knights, where the 3 resources you see there have those 3 commodities, the paper, cloth, and coin. So when you have a city on that, instead of getting 2 stones, for example, you get 1 stone and 1 coin.
Looks like right now they're rolling and getting some resources if I'm right now. So, yeah. So far it looks like barbarians haven't been rolled yet. Oh.
And here we go at the beginning of the game here as the first resources are getting handed out. As you can probably tell, there are 4 players in this game. You have a blue, a white, red, and orange.
And also this game comes with a like an almanac to help you if you forget any rules. So that's a good thing.
Yes, the almanac makes it easier to look items up, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. You might see it get used later in the game.
Seems like still the barbarian has not been rolled and is still in the starter position. They're still collecting some resources, as you can see. Oh yeah, also, you guys, there is also a new thing, which is like knights, which is also part of the expansion, where that like helps your cities to not like go back to a settlement, because if the barbarians reach the shore, the knights help protect the city, and if you don't have any knights, then you could make a city wall you can make a city wall with 2 bricks, and you can protect your city that way. But if you don't have anything, your city will turn back into a settlement, and also the cities can tell you what the level of the barbarians are.
Well, it looks like right now barbarian finally got rolled, so that means it moves 1 space. And yeah, also if you remember, if you roll a 7, you actually have to move the robber, and you gotta steal from some player that on that is like a city or a settlement near that hex. So you can basically like steal 1 card from them. And also, if you have a city wall, it like increases your storage by like I think 3 or 2 if I remember right. And yeah, basically if you roll a 7, the robber will get to be moved to a resource hexagon, and they can't like, if they roll that number, they can't get that resource. And also you need like so yeah. Right now, there probably not going to be that much action, because right now it's kind of just the start of the game, so like nothing is going to be really built until later, because like you get a lot more resources later. And yeah.
As the dice are rolled and the resources are handed out, then the players making their decisions what to do with the resources in their hand. Could be trying to make trades here. And those sorts of things. Uh-oh. Dice were just rolled again. Barbarians came up. Looks like it was an 8. Also, with this version, with the cities and knights, you can't see it really on the screen right now, but there's these 3 cards you have which are relate to the red die, and the red die that goes along with the white one that has barbarians on it or castles. So if the red die matches what you've got on your card with the white castle, depending on what level it's at, you'll get one of those other cards. Those cards you can see over there on the top left of the screen. There's 3 of them, the green, blue, and yellow. You get one of those cards, those will give you additional abilities.
Yeah.
Well, those abilities can be pretty good, right?
Yes, they can actually help you a lot, like the merchant, which I already talked about, which you basically can move to a hex and give you a 2-to-1 trade. Also, there's sometimes they can give you victory points, which could be useful for you to win in the game, because you need 13 victory points to win the game, as settlements count as 1, cities count as 2, and a metropolis will count. If you add a metropolis to one of your cities, it will make it a 4. And knights can also give you +1, and then if you upgrade.
The knights have 3 levels.
Yeah.
You can get a knight at level 1 for 1 victory point. There's also knights of level 2 and level 3.
Yeah, and the only way to get level 3 knights is to research your building and science, if I'm correct, to like level 5, and then you can.
Well, that's to get the 3rd level knight.
Yeah, to get the 3rd level knight.
Now we've had a 6 rolled here, and I think the barbarians have moved even closer. Is that right?
Yes, that is right. Looks like it's halfway there, maybe.
You mean the barbarians are halfway to attacking?
Yep. You should probably start making some like defenses here.
It looks like somebody's probably working on a trade, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Seems like I really want to do that trade, man.
Now, don't the knights do something also with the roads? How do they interact with roads?
Well, they interact with roads by you can put them one space. You just only need one road, and then you can put a knight over. But you can also like block someone else because they can't put a road there. They can't go through the knight, and also they can't even build like over there.
I believe also, if your road comes up to the middle of somebody else's road that is there, they can cut their road so that they won't have the longest road if they did before, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Also, if you have a knight, like at the end of one of your roads, you basically just I'm pretty sure you can like move it, but you have to like use wheat to because like when you move the knight, it gets disabled, and you have to reactivate it by using wheat. Also, knights cost a stone and a sheep. Oh, barbarians are rolled again.
Oh, barbarian roll again.
They're getting even
and
closer.
It was 11. You can kind of see the barbarian spaces there on the board. The part you can see, it just makes that Z shape. Correct?
That is correct. It looks like he's using his coin to upgrade one of his little card things. You can see the little card things on the bottom right there.
Next to the dice.
Yeah.
At least you can see them a little bit. That is what replaces your upgrade cards, because on those it shows you what is required to upgrade what. Right?
Yes, it shows you how to like build things and how to upgrade things.
Oh, it's moving now. You can see a little more of it there.
It looks like red added a city wall underneath the city on like the right, like the bottom of the board. Oh, and also orange. did.
Orange just added a wall also.
So when they roll a 7, and you can only have, if you get 7 cards, you have to take out half of them. But if you have city walls, you increase that like spaces by like 2 or 3 more cards.
Two
cards.
So if you have one wall, it is now 9 cards.
Yeah.
You can have 9 cards. If you have more than 9, you have to get rid of half.
Yep.
Also, knights can also protect you from a robber, if I'm correct. Like you can activate if your robber is activated and it lands on your hex, you can use your knight to protect yourself from the robber.
I think you need a card for that, but I'm not sure. But that is a possibility, yes, somehow in the game here. Do you know much about that?
I think it's a card. I
Oh.
don't think it's a
Oh wait,
castle.
we got a 7 rolled.
Ooh, a 7.
You also see the yellow castle there with the red too, so
I don't,
that's likely that some people can upgrade their or get the yellow resource card. Go ahead.
there is 3 different types of like the resource card, which is yellow, green, and blue. They all have different things. They all do different abilities, and you can use them whenever you want to do in the game. Looks like the person is looking to see where you want to put the robber.
Yeah, the white player, I believe.
Yep, I think so. He's really thinking about it. He's thinking about
Oh, I cannot figure out where to put that rubber. Where is it going to go? Oh, there it goes. No, he only had decided yet. Oh, he puts it on 8 for the blue and red
Right.
player.
Now he's got to decide who to steal from. He's probably going to steal from the person that has more cards.
Yes, you would like to have more options that you could be stealing from. And we can't always see what is happening with that part. Don't worry, the cards are typically not revealed anyway.
It looks like
Somebody, it looks like, is building a wall.
White's building another wall.
Another
That's
wall.
the first wall. It's first wall. First city.
But that does add the third wall
Yeah.
to the game.
Yes. Well, it looks like the level of the barbarians is 4, since there's only 4 cities. But that could increase as more people want to build more cities to get more resources.
Seems like none of the knights have been placed yet. They might be Blue might be in trouble.
Oh. Barbarian's closer.
Yes, it is.
They only need to move 2 more spaces until they reach.
Oh, robber got moved here to another wheat area.
I wonder who moved it there.
One of the players, I think.
Yeah. It seems like orange is trying to grow the road, and there is 3 roads near that settlement. And white settlement is kind of trapped in that area, or like isolated in that area, as orange is blocking it off. Sheep right now, I feel like it's gonna be pretty hard to come by, right?
Yeah, because the numbers are not that great. Also, if you put a robber on the hex, you actually can't get resources from that area.
Since we now see the robber has been moved again already.
Also, if you put a settlement like near the boat dock, you can like trade 2 of those items for 1 item, like 1 resource. Or or there's like one of them that has 3 mystery, which is a 3 mystery, where you can trade 3 of these same resource cards for 1 resource card.
But you will remember though, boat docks do vary. They're not always the same. Some are 3 to 1, 2 to 1. So that's better than the standard bank 4 to 1 transaction.
Yeah.
Also, they could take different trades, like 2 logs for 1 item or 2 wheat for 1 item, and basically all the resources for a 2-on-1 trade.
It looks like blue has placed the first knight.
Looks like a 7.
8.
Looks like an 8 was rolled.
And is that grain over there?
That means red and blue get some wheat, and orange can get some wood.
And the
Yeah.
barbarians have only 2 activations until they attack.
Whoever contributes the most is like defense Catan will get 1 victory point.
It looks like blue has placed a knight.
It does look like we are very few on knights on the board at this point. So it's going to get interesting pretty soon here.
Let's hope they can defend from the barbarians when they attack the first time on Catan. It seems, as you can see in the bottom right, you can see that the green card has been been upgraded, and also the blue one, but we can't really tell by the yellow one though.
Red player did a 2-on-1 trade for wheat because he has the dock for that, I'm pretty sure. Or was it a 4-on-1? Oh, it was a 4-on-1.
Oh, 7.
Ooh,
Robber moves again.
I wonder where they're gonna put it.
White player will be happy about that. Get the rubber off of their area there. With the city, no less. And there must be some more negotiating going on.
It looks like the person's thinking here to place the robber somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's orange trying to think where to put the robber, but thinking very decisive. They're really thinking hard right there. Let's see where they're gonna place it though. And oh, right back to the space where white first moved the robber.
That is damaging, very damaging to those players, the red and the blue players. They really don't like it being put there a second time in a very few turns from when it was there before.
Yep, and it looks like orange robbed blue. But blue still has no city wall, but he has a knight. It's a good thing Barbarian has not been rolled so far.
What?
Well,
You
like,
mean not recently?
yeah, not recently.
They still have 2 moves to attack.
Catan. Looks like
Must be some more negotiating going on here.
seems so. Looks like the merchant's still in the desert. Poor him. Oh, Barbarian is rolled again. There's
There it goes.
Only one.
Only
more.
one left.
Yeah.
And we have a 9 rolled here.
Looks like they're getting the resources.
Resources are going out.
Looks like White gets 2 wheat because the city is there. Oh, and also probably 1 ore. Yep, 1 or 2. Orange will get 1 ore and 1 coin. Let's see if there's going to be any trading going on here. Oh, now we can see that in the bottom right, next to the dice, is that the person, I think that is blue, has actually upgraded yellow 1 time.
Yeah, the yellow card in the spiral bound 3 card thing, yes?
Yes, that is correct. Seems like they're building things, maybe. Ooh. He used a card. A yellow card. They put it back on the bottom of the deck. It looks like White has finally added a knight. I can't tell if it's activated or not. I don't think it is.
It's very difficult to tell, at least on the video, if the knights are activated or not. The only difference is the color. One's gray and the other one's yellowish. Other than that, the levels of the knights are also difficult to tell, correct?
Yeah, because they only put rings, like more rings around the knight. Like 2 rings to indicate it to be level 2, and 3 rings to indicate it to be level 3.
If you can see it on the right side of the screen, there are those 3 levels of knights, but maybe your screen's big enough and you can see the different rings, but it's difficult even when you have them in person. That's something they could have done a little better.
There's also a thing that I also hoped they should change, is the paper and the cloth, because they look pretty similar.
That's true. The only good thing is the background colors match pretty well with the sheep and the wood.
Barbarian was rolled again.
Oh,
and they made it to
Barbarian's attacking.
Looks like there goes one city wall.
Look, there goes a wall. Why is this happening? Because there are not enough knights to defend. Now, how many knights do you need to defend against the barbarians?
You need either, it depends how many cities you have, which they had used to have 4 cities, but now they only have 3. But 4 cities makes it to be level 4. That means they need 4 level 1 knights in order to protect it, and they all need to be activated.
Correct. So when they don't, like in this case, the knights get deactivated and the walls will disappear.
Looks like the merchant has been moved to the number 9 wheat.
Now what does that merchant do there?
The merchant is pretty interesting, but you need the yellow card in order to move the merchant, which is the one with like a yellow flag near the barbarian.
It's a specific yellow card, correct?
Yes, a Pacific card.
Not any of them.
It can't be any of them. It has to say merchant on it.
Right. And what's it do then?
So the merchant, depends what hex you put it on. If you put it on like the wheat hex, for example, you can get like 2 wheat, and you can trade that 2 wheat for any type of resource.
Ooh, would that be a good advantage? Yes.
Yes, but it honestly depends. If 9 will get rolled a lot. If it doesn't, it's not really a good advantage. And it looks like Barbarian has moved up another one.
Oh, Barbarian's been rolled again already.
Yep. Barbarian.
Will the team be ready to defend against the barbarians the next time they attack?
I think they should. I think they would.
I don't know. We would hope, though. They're going to have to build up some knights
And city,
pretty quick.
And city walls too. They can help too.
Sure.
It
To
seems
keep
like
you from losing your city anyway.
yeah. It seems like Blue already is right on the game by putting a city wall.
Yes. Now I have a couple of turns anyway to get those knights reactivated. Now, at least when you do have a knight of level 1, 2, or 3, it does not matter which level it is. The cost is the same to reactivate it. Is that right?
That is correct. And also, a sheep and an ore. Also, you need those two to promote it
Right.
to level 2 or level 3. City is 2 wheat and 3 ore. So that's pretty hard to come by. But you never know.
That's what the trading is for, so you can get your resources to build stuff.
Looks like we may have had a premature roll there. Here we go, another roll. Oh, the barbarians have come up again. There they go. They've moved closer again. Otherwise, we have an 8 and a red 2, but that will not matter because it was barbarians. It just matters if there's a castle on that barbarian dice.
It seems like the barbarian only needs to move 7 spaces in order just to get to Catan.
What do you think? How likely is it that in the rolls, that many rolls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 5 rolls now, that 5 in a row would all be barbarians? How likely is that?
I think it's pretty likely because I'm pretty sure that the barbarians are on more sides than the castles.
Yes, we'd have to examine the dice ourselves, but it's possible that there's 1 castle for each color on there and 3 barbarians on that dice.
Ooh. Looks like Orange made another settlement. And now
Yes.
they have that dock of 3 and 1. Or maybe not.
Looks like Orange is trying to get the longest road here.
It seems like they've removed their
I
settlement.
wonder how they got all that brick in.
Orange is really building a long road. You're right on that.
Oh, they also have 2 cities, it looks like.
Just man,
Yes, 2 cities.
how do you
Man, they have a lot of resources.
That means they should watch out for that robber.
Hmm.
Getting some more resources and probably more negotiating. There seemed to be quite a level of negotiations in this game, if I remember correctly. You?
Yes, I actually do remember that because, if you really want those resources, you gotta try to trade them and try to get your resources that you want, but also you have to trade some resources away that you might not want.
But at least when you do have a game with good trading going, it can get the game going a little faster. Because otherwise, these games can drag out, and if people are not trading, they'll drag out pretty long.
Yeah.
Seems like White is negotiating with Orange, Red, and Blue. If he puts the robber in the desert, would they not put robber on his stuff anymore?
He's really thinking about it. Might be players telling him, like, don't do it.
And here goes White here. He's holding it, and that is his final decision. He is going to be a nice person.
He's a good person for putting it on the desert. Hopefully that can help him later in the game if people remember that he did that.
It also helps accelerate the game because you're not restricting resources as they're rolled.
Seems like Red has a little boat down there. I think it's 2 brick for 1, or is it 4?
4 standard.
It is a 2-to-1 trade on that dock right there for its ore.
Here comes the dice roll. Six. Can't tell what the white dice is.
I'm guessing it's a castle because the barbarian hasn't moved, so.
It could be that, yes. I don't think anybody has activated their knights yet, but that they shouldn't really worry about it right now since the barbarian isn't that close yet. But they should start probably activating their knights to protect their city so they don't turn back to settlements.
Yes, you can see right there, white still has 5 off the board, so you'd think they would start getting some more knights. They got 1. They need to have generally 1 per city at least, so if you have a city, you should have a knight. However, if you want to get a game point, a winning point, you need to be the defender of Catan when the barbarians attack, which means more knights than the other players, right?
That is correct.
Oh, this one you can see it's a yellow castle with the red 2. And the red 2 is likely that many people will have that one, so they'd be getting that yellow castle card.
Does seem like white does.
Has anybody researched for that yellow?
I don't.
Ooh, it looks like red might be trying to make a settlement here. Maybe on that dock.
Oh,
now we can
red's getting the settlement in there.
Yeah, now we can do that 2-to-1 trade with the wheat.
You rolled 8 there.
Oh, looky there. Looks like they're building more road also. Oh, and oh, that was probably for the settlement because they also put the sheep and the grain down.
And red has a lot of cards here. It looks
Yeah,
like.
red better play those until the so the rubber doesn't take them with the 7.
Yep.
Or do they have a city wall?
Looks like he's
No city
I
walls.
think he's gonna
but
build
he put a
one.
knight.
He has 2 bricks there,
Put a knight.
and he does place a city wall there. And he also has a knight.
Oh, there is a city wall there. Did he just place that?
Yes, he did.
Ah,
3 was rolled here.
yeah, it looks like a green castle with that. There you see the green card going out.
Looks like blue's gonna be able to get 1 sheep and 1 cloth here. How many segments of roads do you need to get the longest road card for like 2 victory points? I think it was like.
I am not
5.
sure. Is it 5 or 7 maybe?
Yeah, I think it was 5,
But that's the same as the standard game.
Could be different.
I think 8 was rolled.
It seems like white is barely gonna get any wood since he's on a 3.
Where the wood is. Right.
It also seems that wood is also kind of hard to come by. Only orange is the one I'm like.
Well, so is blue, the 10.
It's true. Well, barbarians moved up again. I think
Just over halfway there.
they rolled a 10.
But as you can see now, we have at least 1, 2, 3 knights. However, there are more cities than that, so more knights will need to be developed if they're going to be effective.
Or more city walls.
Yes, but with the knights, all that does is deactivate the knights. The city wall, you lose the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. It does look like they actually rolled a 9, not a 10. So that's my bad on my part.
Looks like blue activated his knight, where his like near his city one, and I think he placed another one there near his settlement.
That is correct, yes. Maybe, I think White's knight might be activated, but it's pretty hard to tell from the camera, again.
Yes, a lot of times when the knights are put out there, a lot of times they'll have the card to activate them at the same time, since it only takes one card
Yeah,
of resources.
it's just a single piece of wheat.
Seems like Blue had just placed another road, probably just to get rid of more of his card, because in case of a 7 rolls, he doesn't lose his cards if he gets more than 7 cards.
But he also could be trying to get far enough away from that city so he can build another settlement.
That could also be true.
He could probably.
Looks like they rolled an 8, and Barbarian is 1 step closer to getting to Catan and attacking. I think they might need to start building more knights or city walls, or activating the knights, or promoting.
I've got a feeling that blue might place his settlement in between the 3 and the 11 of the sheep and the brick, because so then he can get like more resources from them. But we'll see.
Looks like they're getting the resources now.
He used the 2-to-1 trade there to get a commodity of paper, which he's gonna use to upgrade.
Looks like he's gonna roll the dice again here. And ooh, it's a Barbarian with 2.
It's a 2.
2 is pretty rare here.
I think, if I'm right, Red is the only one who has a resource area for 2, which is the stone area, which he has a city on, so he can get a coin and or stone.
As you can see, on like the top left almost, the Barbarians are very, very close to getting to Catan. So they must now probably need to start.
Looks like someone just upgraded their green.
So they're struggling there, trying to put it down.
Yes, indeed.
Let's hope none of the cities turn into settlements here. But I think Orange needs to start either placing knights or city walls, because they look like they're in pretty big trouble now, since the Barbarians only need to be rolled once to attack Catan. Seems like everyone else is highly protected, but Orange not protected at all. They need to make teamwork happen.
But the protection goes across the board. Either the whole island of Catan is protected or not per player when it comes to knights.
So it's like a team effort for all the players that are playing.
Versus the Barbarians. Right.
Seems like they're trying to trade maybe here. Thinking about it.
No, I think she's.
What is he doing with that card? Looks like she used a coin.
Oh, she upgraded the blue one.
Once.
So she upgraded
yeah.
2 things this time.
Yeah, it looks like White used his yellow card to do something. Oh, looks like trade just happened there with blue and orange. Oh, looks like the roll is coming now. Oh, Barbarian was rolled again, and it was a 6.
And they are now going to attack.
The level is 5. So the Barbarians are level 5 because there is 5 cities.
That is correct, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to defend Catan here.
Looks like they might have learned their lesson from before the first attack.
Well, I mean, the first time you can't really like place that many knights, so
Unless you have the sheep and ore.
yeah, if you get that, but like sheep's pretty rare to get.
Doesn't seem like anybody has leveled up their knights, but it looks like Orange has lost a city. It looks like all the knights are being deactivated there, so that means they were all activated, which is pretty good. And red and blue city walls did not go down because they have a knight.
And because they contributed a little bit more than Orange did, because Orange did not have
Any protection.
basically any protection.
That merchant is still on number 9 wheat. Been there for a pretty long time there.
Well, it's going to be a 7 going to be rolled here, and hopefully there would be. But I mean, so we can see a little bit more action, see who's going to rob who, no?
Guess so. Looks like he's gonna roll the dice again here. Or maybe not. Maybe they're thinking about trading.
More trades?
More trades.
Oh boy.
Could never go wrong with more trades. Seems like they haven't rolled a 7 for like a pretty long, not like that, not recently. So the robber's still in the desert because White put him there like a good person would. I'm guessing they're still trading. Looks like White can build a settlement or a city because he has 2 roads away, but he might not do that, probably because he wants to go to number 8 to get more wood. And whoa, he looks like he changed the settlement to a city, but that's not going to really do him that much well, but he will not get that much wood because it's a 3, but he will get a lot of ore, which is on 9, and brick because it's on 6, so those are pretty likely good numbers. And if he does roll a 9, he'll get 2 wheat and 2 ore because they're both number 9s. And they roll the dice here. Barbarians were rolled, and it's number 4.
Also, I think the White making that in the city is pretty good because he has 3 hexes that is near that city, so he has like basically 3 chances of getting like 3 different materials there. So
it seems like both of his cities are in 3 hexes. So far, nobody has gotten the longest road. Oh, it looks like Blue activated both of his knights with 2 wheats. I was gonna put another road. He has 3 road long. Well, Orange is 4 road long.
Looks like he went down there. Not what I was like expecting.
Looks like they rolled a green castle with.
Let's listen in on the action as it's going on right now.
For you, you have 1, right?
I get nothing.
What's the number?
What number?
6.
6. What I have 6.
I got 2 bricks. You get 1.
I don't
You
have
get
6.
1 ore.
I don't have 6. Blue have
You
1.
get-
Blue have 1 6.
What?
This is you because I rolled a 6.
You have 1.
It's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have
2.
2.
I get 2 brick.
What did you think it was? Like, oh no.
What?
You get 1 brick also?
Yeah, I got my brick.
I'm getting too many cards.
Ooh, if I roll a 7.
Don't roll say. Don't be
You want to
don't
trade
be a
chairs?
bad person.
Can I just bring a pillow down here?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna bring a pillow.
Oh, I should bring one too.
Don't hit that.
Careful, careful. Roll a 7. Don't wait. It's my roll.
Oh, you roll?
Roll a 7 for
Is it-
Adam.
Don't roll a 7, please. Don't. Yes, 4.
Roll
For
six.
barbarian. 2 sheep for me.
Oh, and red what? No, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Barbarians.
Yeah.
I have sweet.
You're
No,
3
wait a
weight.
minute. What number
She gets
is
3 weight.
4. I don't have any tools.
I have too much stuff. It's gonna take me a while to figure out what I'm gonna build.
Okay, so next.
What? No, hey,
What?
I have too many cards. I need to use them. I'm gonna use this to build 2 roads for free. Build one right here.
What did I miss?
I'm building a road right now.
That's.
I feel like white's kind of sad maybe because orange is still trapping him, and he built another road. Red has built another road.
Oh, he has built 2 roads there. It looks like.
Yeah, it does not matter that you can put another road right next to a knight because it's a knight and it's not a settlement.
It's his own night. Somebody else's night. He can't do that.
Yes, you'll have to I'm pretty sure you have to move that knight by using your own knight to basically deactivate him or something like that.
Do you think a 7 will be rolled soon?
I'm gonna guess so, because that robber has not moved in a while.
I agree. But we can't tell until they roll it. And it looks like he decides to move his road. Interesting.
Looks like the players gave him a chance there to help, so that he can actually place a road that he now knows is probably in a better spot, maybe.
I mean, blue is kind of trapping him because both of his knights.
And he places another settlement there, making sure that they're 2 roads apart, so now he could get 3 sheep if a 4 was rolled.
It looks like
But
he's
also, he
trying.
can now get ore from that number 6, and also number 3 of more sheep, it looks like.
Looks like he upgraded his.
Oh, he has
knights?
upgraded his knight to a level 2.
That
Now it is 2 strong, so that means his power is now 2, and he has activated it.
activated. Looks like Red just wants to keep all that number 4 sheep to himself as he's building kind of like a wall.
That's right. Is that a yellow castle that I see?
10 was rolled and it's a yellow castle. It was a yellow castle. I don't think anyone has yellow 4 yet. It's still pretty early into the game. But
What? I'm pretty sure someone probably might have yellow 4.
that could be true. Looks like the people are getting some paper. The only person who has 2 cities right now is white, and it looks like orange had just placed a settlement, so now they can trade 3 resources for 1 random resource.
I think that is correct.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if they're gonna roll a 7 soon, though. That robber.
I can feel it. It's got to be coming soon, man.
Maybe. Oh, looks like
But the orange player is trading, I think.
I think they're just maybe building something here. We could be building something. But
Maybe a settlement, maybe? No, it can't be.
Uh,
There's not enough space. For
Oh.
roads.
She put a knight down. That's why.
Ah, I see.
Let's listen in on the action as it's going on right now.
3.
3? I get 1 sheep.
Sweet.
I get 1 sheep.
Finally rolled on a 3.
Barbarians, right?
Barbarians are coming.
My name is the barbarian.
I'm gonna use my paper to develop my thing.
To develop.
Boom. And now, I would like to do a lot more stuff.
Your dad has 3. Get 1 sheep, 1 clock.
Can I
Wait, what? Oh.
Darren, you get 1 sheep, 1 clock.
Yes.
Can I trade a wood for a weed?
Glenn, you get 1 wood.
Actually, I'll give you a wood for
Glenn,
ore.
do you get 1 wood, 1 paper?
Yes. I already used my paper to develop. Okay. So.
How about a brick?
I'll give.
Wait, what do you want?
I'll give you a brick for an ore.
I don't have any ore. He's gonna do something with that.
And then I would like to what do you call it? That.
This or that.
I will promote my knight to level 2. And I'll trade a wood or a brick for a wheat.
A what?
A wood or a brick for a wheat.
You know what? I
Here.
actually don't have any.
Wood or brick. Either one you can trade for me.
What would I? Oh,
You know what? Actually,
You can give me 1 wood, 1
I
brick.
mean, but
I
like,
give you 2.
actually, I
like
think
actually?
I should build a road.
Okay.
So I'm just, yeah, I'll build a road. I'm building a road. Not bad. Oh. That's for grandma. Okay, yeah. And that's my end of my turn.
All right, next.
Player 2. I finally don't have like a mass amount of cards.
Ooh.
Barbarian.
11. Blue 6,
No
but nobody
worries.
had that.
Okay.
11.
I have 1
Ooh.
brick.
You get brick.
I have 1 brick
what's the-
also.
11? 11 was rolled?
Yes.
11. I don't have anything.
You have 1 wood.
Oh, I get 1 wood. I forgot.
I get nothing.
Okay.
Wait.
Use one of these, one of these.
Oh, what? Huh?
One of these, and one of these.
Oh, so you
Right,
go to settlement.
Settlement.
Where gonna put it?
I know where he's gonna put it.
He's gonna put it right there.
There's only one place you can put it.
Yeah, I see it.
These cards are which cards?
Cloth or cloth?
No. This type of cards.
Amenities.
Commodities.
Commodities.
What?
Commodities or
You mean a
amenities?
commodity?
Commodity. Yeah, that's the word.
That's the word. Commodity.
Look at these. Fuzzy.
Hmm.
Don't.
Okay.
What pillar do you have?
I have this card here.
Was it down?
It says,
Oh, give 1 resource for a community.
yeah, one resource. Each player must give you 1 commodity card of their choice.
I don't.
I think you have
I
to
don't
give
have
me.
one.
I don't have 1.
I think you have to give me 2 because I only have
You
one
can't walk.
card.
Okay.
I'm not lying. I
I
don't
was
have
making
1.
Sure.
Then you
Hey,
must give me
don't
a
hit me.
commodity.
What are you gonna give me?
The
What's
resource.
that?
A brick. Willie. Willie, man.
Ew. I get a
Okay.
2 card. I can get 1 piece.
2 sheets.
Get a lot of weed actually.
Two. Mom, he took that from me.
Actually, you only get 2 weed.
He gave
Why
me a
don't
brick.
Yeah, you only
How
get 2.
dare he?
You only get 2 weed.
Woman, your bird,
Okay.
that will work for you.
Oh, I had commodity and only have 1 card.
He's up.
I'm up, boys. I have like nothing.
The boys.
I see you have a lot.
Yellow.
5.
Yeah, but I don't have that many cards.
Yellow sweet. I have 1 yellow card.
3. Ooh, I got yellow 3.
Oh, I don't have anything.
You just
Oh, I just
upgraded
got
to that.
Woohoo.
You got that from
That was a
me.
win-win. That was a win-win.
Oh,
Does anybody want to give me?
I get 2 wheat. I get 2 wheat. I get 2 wheat.
What was the roll?
What number? 2 though.
5.
5.
5.
I don't have.
Wheat.
I don't get no 5s.
You had 2 weight.
We're not going
Huh?
to do it
What?
today,
Where?
boys. Oh, also brick. No, I get 2 wheat. I get 2 wheat, not
What are you
him.
talking about?
What are you talking about,
He's
man?
white, not me.
Does anybody
Oh,
wanna... Did you get your brick?
Does
Did you get a 2 week?
Yeah, I got my 2 wheat.
Does anybody want to give me a stone?
Not you.
No.
It's my turn. What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's his turn.
Oh, so your brother's turn.
My days. Does anybody want to give me a stone?
I don't have
Or a brick
Sorry,
or
don't
sheep?
have any. Don't have.
Don't have.
Does anybody want anything?
No.
Does anyone like? Does
Oh,
anybody?
sure.
Oh, sure.
Does, any,
Day
does
3
anybody want to
with the
give me?
yellow castle, so it's likely there's some people getting that.
There we go. He rolls with his right hand because of that city. Have like a dispute on something.
Oh, it's the merchant. New element to the game.
Ooh, merchant gets placed where the wood area is. Okay, so now orange can do 2-to-1 trades.
Must be some long negotiations here. Oh, and they're trying to figure out the conversion rate because there's a settlement over there now.
Looks like they settled their dispute because the almanac is back where it was.
Seems like the rubber still hasn't been moved since the 7 has not been rolled.
And that's for quite some time, isn't it?
That is correct.
It's gonna happen.
It must happen soon, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're getting 8s, so
It's pretty unlikely.
if you get a 4 and a 3, you could get a 7 and move the robber.
Oh, looks like the
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh, a 7 was rolled, it looks like.
Oh, we were just speaking about 7s.
got to be kidding.
It looks like the robber is gonna actually get moved out of that desert.
Looks like they rolled the blue, the 2. Seems like some people will have that and they will get the blue card.
Oh, where is he gonna move that robber? Looks like white has the control over it.
Seems
But
like
he just put it in that desert.
It
Oh, he's gonna be. Is he gonna be rooted red here?
it seems like
Why would he put it on a 2? Pretty uncommon number there.
white always moved the robber so far.
Looks like a negotiation between the 2 and the 12.
Oh, I
And
think
he's
it's the
going
2.
for the 2. He probably wants a card versus no card.
Ah, and he decides to block the only way of. Oh well, the only city that has for red on ore, but he still can get some ore from that settlement on the 6. But that means he can now not get coins if a 2 is rolled.
It also seems like, but it's two
Always
whites.
moving the merchant back to where it was, to number 9 wheat.
Looks like he had another merchant card there.
I believe your ore comment, we're talking about the red player. Well, they're blocked with their city, but they do have a settlement on a 6 for ore.
I mean, red doesn't really get that ore that much. It's roll 2, it's pretty rare in this game.
But there is a card in the green deck which can determine the dice roll, except for the white dice.
Looks like the dice roller is just moving the dice so people can get a clearer view of what they rolled. And here we go. It's gonna roll it here.
Here we go. 6 was rolled, and it's a yellow 4. Yellow 4.
There might be some people with yellow 4, but
it looks like red and white are gonna get 2 brick each. And I think that's the. Oh wait, red is also gonna get 1 ore, and blue is gonna also get 1 ore.
I wonder when they might make more cities.
I mean, they're kind of hard to come by.
We can see the barbarian is on the 3rd circle.
Seems like barbarian hasn't been ruled in quite a while. It seems.
Looks like the training again here.
Pretty unusual for the barbarian not to come up all that often, as we've seen before.
Yep, that is pretty true actually.
Let's just hope white can get a better wood resource.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna use a green card here
Blue's gonna use a green
to
card.
help him here.
Blue's
Oh,
gonna get some wheat.
see, that's
He's getting 4
oh, I'm guessing
wheat.
that was the
Medicine.
where you can get 2 of one of those resources, whatever it says on the card. If you have like a settlement near that hex, like he has 2 hexes of, because he has a settlement near the 5 and a city near the 8, so that means he can get 2 resources from that card, because it says, I'm pretty sure it says that if you have a settlement or a city near a hex and you own, or near that hex, you get 2 of that resource from each hex.
Seems like orange might have the longest road here, as they have 6 road pieces. But I think the longest road requires 7.
Or 5, but it was just realized that they should have the longest road, so they have gotten that card.
Which makes them get 2 victory points. It looks like blue is thinking of making another city by replacing one of the settlements.
So now he has 2 cities, it looks like.
Well, not only white and blue have 2 cities, and blue put a city near a desert, a brick which is 5, and a forest which is wood.
Ooh.
10.
Barbarian was rolled, and a 5 is also rolled here.
That
means blue gets 2 brick here, and white gets 2 wheat, and also blue also gets some wheat, 1 wheat.
looks like pointing out what they get here.
They're just handing out resources, it looks like right now.
Yeah, I think they might want to trade maybe more. Maybe to get some more knights city walls.
It looks like blue is trying to capitalize on that wood there, because now he has 2 cities on that wood.
If they roll a 10, you'll get 2
But-
wood, 2 paper.
Too bad the roll was a 5, though.
If you just plus another 5, he wouldn't have gotten a 10.
Yeah, but I mean, he just built that city. It was pretty good for him, because that he got basically like instant resources as soon as he placed that city.
As you can see, the barbarians are
Yep, the next
3
roll.
As you can see, the barbarians are 3 away from going back, landing to Catan and attacking. So let's hope our Catan defenders are ready for that attack. Looks like they're building or activating their knights. Actually, looks like red traded in 2 wheat for 1 resource.
Looks like a lot of trading going on between red and blue here. Like first he traded wheat and stone, and then he got another wheat, and then he did a 2-on-1 trade for that from that dock, and he placed another settlement for the 9 between the 9, the desert, and the 2 stone hex.
Yes, a lot of development going on this turn. Let's listen in on the action as it's going on right now.
You only own 1, 2, 3. So you get.
And I get 2 more for every hex. So that's
If we roll a 7, he's gonna go bye bye. You don't know.
6, 4.
You took all my wheat. If I roll a 9 or a 5, I'm so happy.
6, and then now I'm gonna turn these 2 into
How you gonna turn this into?
right there.
Oh.
Bro, he's all the
For
points, man. He's all
A
the points.
cloth, which I'm just gonna use to upgrade this.
Upgrade this.
You sure this can turn to that?
Yes. It's
What?
2 for
What are we
1.
gonna have for dinner?
They're gonna trade in another
No,
2.
why not
Leftovers. I don't know.
I don't really want
Trade in another 2.
What? You don't want food
One
now?
I
cloth.
don't really
For which one's
Well,
really
no
good?
food for you, I guess.
Oh, same.
I guess I'll take a brat.
I'll trade.
Make
I'll trade in for all my
peanut butter
rocks.
jelly.
Can I?
You
Can
don't
I
need
Flip
to-
paper.
Flip my brat.
You flip that.
Yeah, make peanut butter jelly.
I want chips
Okay.
in my brat.
Man,
You don't want rice.
go on
I
my
want
turn.
brat with chips.
Right hand, please. Right hand.
I wanna make a PB.
Last
again.
one.
Yeah. I have no cards now. Couldn't find the game mode for.
What is
I
it?
have to plant one.
Green 2.
But all I
Green
know is
7.
Green 2. Green
7.
I know green. You had green,
Oh, it's
green,
11. Wait, what was the roll?
green 2.
Green 2. I get
7.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Another one.
Ah, oh my.
7 cards. But I have a wall.
Yeah.
I can have 9 cards.
Yeah, you can have 9 cards.
What you walk?
Right there.
I have a wall.
He's a wall.
Here's a wall. Huzzah! I have 6.
Just put it in a desert.
You put on desert
Mm.
or there. It's fine.
Oh,
Okay, my turn. I can use these. Look at this. I can flip
yeah.
a
You missed
one.
her.
What?
This is I can flip a one. Remember
Oh.
this is car. This is count for one.
Yeah. Because she has the thing that decreases the price by 1.
Put it
What?
Which means
So she basically used 2 paper to upgrade her building in science. And now she can receive.
Again.
If you receive no production on turn and the roll is not a 7, you may take 1 resource of your choice.
Wait, didn't she use this?
Does that mean you get a reserve from 1?
they used this?
I don't know what that means. Someone look at that.
huh?
Someone look at. She flipped her green to level 5, I think.
What?
You what now?
How did she level it up that
How'd
fast?
you add
one,
stuff,
2,
dude?
number 3.
What?
This is level.
Oh. She leveled it up. So it says
That's funny. Taterous.
it says here if you receive no production on a turn. Oh, so if you basically don't get any cards on a turn and there's no 7,
You got stuff on that turn.
you get 1 resource of your choice.
You already got that stuff.
Right.
On. You got stuff.
That's what it means.
So if you roll and you don't get anything from the roll,
What'd you get?
If you get
do that.
if you get nothing from all the turns and then it's your turn and you get nothing.
all the turns. No.
No, from everyone going
What? No, not everyone.
for like 1 round or whatever.
No, I have more 7.
What?
You get 7.
No.
I don't need to take
On your
a card.
roll, if you don't get anything, you can use that.
What is it?
Not everyone.
Yeah, this one.
Smith, you may promote up to 2 of your knights for free.
2 of your
Hey, you just flip
knights.
that.
I just check and I feel.
Oh, okay. 2 knights. You have 2 knights.
Oh, 9.
The circles, you don't have to, so just keep it in your inventory. It's an every game.
Are you done with your turn yet?
Yes.
Oh, mom, did you give me 3
Okay, so it's your turn when we come back. We're
One moment. Somebody want.
No,
I'm done. Let's go.
Delay. I'll mark it with this little thing right here.
No, we already know. You start.
It's your turn.
what is
that?
When the one on the top has not an activated knight. Looks like the dice roller's gonna roll again. It's
Oh,
barbarian.
and it's a
5.
5, yeah. So that means blue will get 1 wheat and white will get 2 wheat here from that city, and 2 brick for blue from that 5
Only
right there,
if the
and also because of that city there.
if only
Barbarians are probably very close to raiding Catan here.
if only if it was a 6, then white would have gotten those 2 bricks and made a city wall. But except blue got those 2 bricks.
I think orange is going to make a city wall, maybe, because she turned into brick.
And we're back.
Yes, indeed. Looks like white has made a city wall for one of the cities. And he's also activated his knight. And he also made a settlement.
We got a 6. And the barbarians rolled.
Looks like the
Hand out the resources.
Yep. Seems like red will get 1 ore, and blue will get 1 ore, and red will get 2 brick. So would white. And orange will get nothing.
They still have the longest road going.
That is correct.
Oh, we have some purchases going through here now.
Yep. I think it is blue's turn right now. If I'm correct. Look like they're gonna place a knight down.
Yep, looks like another knight.
Getting some points, man.
Now it's the next roll.
Ooh.
3.
Barbarians.
And more
again.
barbarians. Looks
Oh.
like they get to where they attack.
I think their level is.
3.
I think their level is level 5 since there's 5 cities. They're deactivating all the knights here.
Knights getting deactivated.
Looks like they protect the Catan.
Knights did their function, yep. Because nobody lost any walls.
That is correct. Looks like red is readjusting his roads.
Or did he just activate a knight there? And it's the next roll.
And
It's a 7.
Ooh. Let's hope that
And the barbarians are moving forward again already.
Yeah, let's hope they don't have more than 7 cards. As red, I believe.
Yeah, but everybody has walls except orange, so they can have more than 7 cards.
That could be true. Looks like white is gonna cut off the good resource of wood for blue here. That is not a good person. Looks like the player is now robbing blue. Let's hope that resources is somewhat a benefit.
And she activated her orange knight there.
The only knight she has. She probably needs to start making some city walls maybe, but I don't know. Since red, blue, and white.
Ooh, barbarian was rolling.
4.
Yep, number 4 was rolled here. Looks like red's gonna get 3 sheep here. And orange will get 3 wheat. And I think that's it there.
Yeah. If 9 is rolled more often, white can trade 2 wheat for 1 thing. 1 resource. I hope white will get some more knights down as red and blue have the most knights right now on the board. Let's see. Looks like they're trading here. Oh, looks like white.
More negotiations resulting in trades.
Looks like white is trying to upgrade to green. Like the research green. Looks like white just activated their knight and they also added another knight. Which makes red and white both have 2 knights while blue has 3. But only orange is the only one that only has 1 knight.
Except for the levels of knight, which we can't tell from here.
Is that a blue?
We could make it higher. We have an 8,
Is that a blue
but this
castle?
time no barbarians.
Is that a blue castle?
Could be green.
So that means blue will get 2 wheat and red will get 1 wheat and orange will get 2 wood and 1 paper and white will get that 1 wood. I think they're figuring out who has the most victory points, it looks like.
If I'm correct, does blue have the most victory points here right now?
Really can't tell without counting how many knights they've got because we can't see the levels of them.
I think one of them is
Not really.
level 2 knight. Well, we activated one of his knights, so I think that's the level 2 one, as in just a flat head. Look like the roller, the dice roller is gonna roll the dice here. And it's a 7! And a barbarian.
So that means Robert is going to be able to move again, and that's good for blue because that means his resources are going to be open again.
That is correct.
At least for wood anyway, because you never know where the robber might end up.
That is true.
Oh, it looks like it was a yellow 1 there.
Looks like red. One of the players used the card to change the dice into only number 2. It might have been red because he's the only person with 2. Because he's on the ore. And they re-rolled the dice because that's what it also says on the card. This will mean that red will get 3 ore. Since
No.
he has,
He will
Actually,
get 2 ore
he'll
and
get-
1 coin.
yeah, my mistake.
Looks like he's building things here.
Think he might be building a road again. Yes, he is.
He has built a road towards 12.
Interesting placement, if I do say myself.
I think he's planning on trying to build another settlement here.
And he could, since it is 2 roads away.
And here we go. And 6.
And a barbarian was ruled
Barbarians
also.
move again.
And blue gets 1 ore, and red also gets 1 ore, looks like. And red gets 2 bricks, and white also will get 2 bricks.
I'm not sure if red tried there or not, but they went off in a different direction. The longest road has to be in a straight line or a contiguous line, not going counting how many rows, but in the rows in that row.
I mean, if you did continue on straight, you'll run into trouble because those 2 blue knights are still there. But he could use a wheat and move his knight into one of those blue knights, and the blue player is forced to move that knight to somewhere else, if possible.
Or red could take that road by the 12 and 6 towards the 5 to expand the road to get the longest road. We'll have to see what happens here.
Orange has 6 road pieces, while red only has 4. Blue also has 3, and white only has 3 as well. Yellow kind of is still in a bad position as the one near the wood, number 3. Makes him like kind of trapped in that corner, since orange is making like a big wall. He can't go anywhere since red is right there and orange is right in front of him. But the white on top, still good. I wonder why. He hasn't used some road, maybe he doesn't have those resources to build a road, make it longer, but I think 2 knights are activated, the white one and the blue one, and maybe the orange one.
Looks like they're looking at the almanac here.
See what maybe the yellow card does. Looks like someone did use the yellow card. Oh, he is.
They might be trying to figure out how the largest army works, but
If I'm correct, if you contribute the most and defend CATAN, does that person get 1 victory point?
yes, he does. It also has to be the most contributed
Looks like the rolled
person.
Looks like the rolled an 8.
Yellow 3 it looks like also. So that means some people might get some upgrade cards here. It looks like blue just got one.
And red, and maybe orange.
And that means blue will get 2 wheat here, and orange will get 3 wood. No, 2 wood and 1 paper. And white will get 1 wood, it looks like here.
It seems like white is kind of behind in their research since they didn't get a yellow card there.
Looks like they're looking at the almanac here again.
Looks like white is placing a road. Probably again trying to get that port down there.
And a 9 has been rolled here, it looks like.
With a blue castle.
Nope, it's a green 3 actually.
Oh, kind of hard to tell from the camera of blue and green.
Anyways, the resources are going to be orange getting 1 ore and red also getting 1 ore. And white will be getting 2 ore here. Oh wait, no, 1 ore and 1 coin it looks like. And
And it looks like we just had a settlement upgraded to another city there. With the blue.
Blue is on all out cities right now. They have no settlements, which is pretty good, but they need more protectors. And since they have more cities,
It looks like quite a few knights though.
that is true. But this, if you add more cities, you barbarians, that determines the barbarians level as the total amount of cities that the players have.
But that just means you need to have that many knights, more than that number of cities,
Yep, I
for
think they
the
have more than
barbarians
enough
to
knights.
not prevail.
Looks like they have more than enough knights. I think
It looks like he just upgraded his knight there. Also, I think Blue's pretty safe because he has 2 city walls here
and he also has 2 level 2 knights, I think.
and 1 level 1 knight there.
Yep. Looks like he activated.
Yes, to get to a level 3 knight, you actually have to have the cards of that spiral bound notebook upgraded to a level to where it'll allow you to do that. Do you remember which color that is?
I'm pretty sure it is in the blue section.
The one that is
It's
in the
stone,
middle.
I believe, with the coins to upgrade that.
Oh, wait, it's actually the green one. The green one, because that's
The-
where you get all your knights from. So it's the green one, which so that means you use cloth. I think.
I don't.
Ah, okay.
I believe that is blue actually.
Yeah, I think you're right here.
It's not green.
Yeah,
I think green does the metropolis.
Yeah, I just second guessed myself there because kind of assumed that green was there because the green tells you how to make knights and promote them and how to activate them. Looks like white has upgraded their blue flip card thing.
Looks like the dash ball is rolling again.
I think it's
The yellow 3 once again, and it's another 8.
so it looks like blue is gonna get 2 wheat here, and red's gonna get 1 wheat, and orange is gonna get 2 wood and 1 paper.
It looks like white will also get 1 paper since he has a settlement there.
Now everybody's just getting the resources and amenities or commodities.
Pretty sad that white doesn't have that many X's.
Well, I mean, he has all the resources that he can have. He has the ore, the brick, and the wood, and also the sheep and the wheat.
That is true, and it looks like red just placed a knight there, or he might have. Oh, it looks like he's gonna upgrade both knights here. His road is a little misplaced there, and he put the knight there down, but that's fine. Seems like red now has 2 level 2 knights. Can't really tell from this camera angle.
I think he does, one on the bottom and one on the top, like left area of the map.
Also, you can only have a max of 2 of the same level knights. Like level 1, you can only have 2 of those. And level 2, you can only have 2 of those knights, and so forth.
For the mighty knights. Also, mighty knights, yeah.
Sadly, you cannot go above level 3 knight, because level 3 knight is the maximum knight you can get. Looks like he's
Red
placed-
just placed another knight here.
It's going really protective right now.
And he's
Look.
activating a knight here just in case if the barbarians were to attack.
Looks like a level
It
2.
looks like he's counting up his victory points here.
Barbarians are not that close to the shore yet at all, since Barbarian has not been rolled.
It looks like red has 12 victory points here.
Looks like the dice roller is gonna roll again, maybe.
Red
Yep.
and blue are
Going to roll again here. Let's see what it is. Looks like he used his right hand again.
and it's an 8 again here.
Almost a 7. And is that a blue
Looks like
castle?
it's a green 2 here. It's a green 2 here. And that means blue will get 2 wheat, red will get 1 wheat, and the orange will get 2 wood and 1 paper, and white will get 1 wood.
Looks like orange is building a road. Looks like they're still trading. Getting the resources. Looks like they're gonna use. Oh, they're gonna use the merchant card here. And they're gonna move it back to wood. White's gonna be very sad. Because I'm guessing they have been longtime friends for a long time with the merchant. He's been on the number 9 wheat for a long time. Looks like orange is gonna build the first metropolis, as you can see. That's what the yellow
Which
piece means. But it looks like they kind of destroyed a little bit of white's property there in the process.
By the way, the metropolis will give you +4 there. So that means now it has that city and plus metropolis is 4 points.
So it gives you a +2 points.
Yes, that is. The metropolis does give you +2 points.
Over having the city.
You cannot go on a settlement. Orange should start probably building some walls, man. But there is enough knights, but you never know.
I think orange here now has 10 victory points.
Red is. How many points does red have? Is it 12?
I think red does have 12 here.
Pretty close to winning. So is blue, I think. Looks like they're trading here.
I mean, it is kind of near the game here, so they're trying to get as many points as possible by building them. Like,
If they have the
settlement.
resources.
That's why they're trading to get those resources.
They could also be trading to defend CATAN even more. Looks like. Oh man, I hope that wasn't a mistake by blue there, since he just traded with orange. Because orange might get more victory points here from that trade, because it might have benefited orange.
Because they might be able to build more things there from that one resource that I think they got there. Looks like.
I don't see where they could put a settlement though, since they would need to move the knight with one piece of wheat. Oh, looks like they actually built a city to replace the settlement.
Which will mean
Interesting choice or interesting placement they put. I can see why, it's because there's 3 hexes. instead of 1, which is only what settlement is, which is only 1 x of logs.
Now it looks like Orange has 11 victory points here, so it's pretty close actually. This game's pretty close here on who's going to win.
It could end soon. It could end like a blink of an eye, but it could end like pretty slowly. Here's the dice roll.
Barbarian has been rolled here, and I think that's 11 right there.
It is 11.
So that means Red will be able to get 1 wood from that, and I don't think any other 11s are on the board right here or right now.
I mean, Robert could be blocking a number 11 where blue is.
Yep, I think it could be.
Looks like they're gonna use the coins
To probably upgrade or research more on that blue card.
I think they're trading here, or maybe building. We're thinking of building something. Looks like White has built another city wall. I mean, White doesn't really need that city wall, but it's good to have it just in case, since I don't think that knight down there is activated yet.
But it will actually give them some more extra storage just in case, so they can actually have a little more extra cards. And it looks like here they just flipped the numbers here from that one of those research cards from the sheep 5 and the brick 10. They like flip-flop those because the sheep used to have a 10 on it, and the brick hat used to have a 5. So that means blue can actually probably capitalize here from that because the 10 rolls more commonly, I'm pretty sure.
The amount of dots under the number indicates how much the dice is likely to roll. Looks like they're counting up the points again here.
I think it's going to be really close here.
Indeed. Looks like they're trading here, maybe, or thinking of building something, or trying to get rid of the cards, or the development cards, or reading the development cards. I think Barbarian is halfway to hit the shore of CATAN.
Yep, I think that is right.
Looks like White is going to activate his second knight. He has maybe one level 2 knight from the one up there, next to the 9 and the 5.
Now we have an 8, and the barbarians get a little closer.
That means that white will get 1 wood. Orange will get 1 paper and 2 wood. Metropolis doesn't do anything, just gives you more points. Doesn't give you more resource, just more points. So you can get closer to win. And blue will get 2 wheat, and red will get 1 wheat here. And that looks about it.
Looks like there's gonna be some building happening. Looks like he built 2 roads here. Probably trying to get that longest road here.
But I do not think it's long enough. Oh, he activated his knight up there. It's gonna be good for him. Blue has his longest road right now is only 5, while orange is 6. So he's 1 away. I think he's trying to build a settlement down there so he can connect to that dock. That says 2 wood for 1 resource. Well, he can't really get any wood right now because there's a robber there in the way. Looks like they're gonna count the points here again.
Looks like blue still has 11 victory points.
Here goes the dice roll here.
I don't think anybody has got any more new victory points.
Looks like red might have had another one of those cards where you can choose what the numbers are on the dice. And they got rolled another barbarian here, so they're going to be 1 step closer to getting to CATAN.
I think red might have made a mistake here because I think the 2 would have been a better idea because he could have gotten 1 coin and at least 2 stone, and he also had that 2-to-1 trade down there in that dock.
And he's also gonna get 3 sheep though from the number 4, but that's not gonna be the only one that's gonna get resources. As orange is gonna get 2 and another 2, so that'll be 4 wheat. That's hoping. I think they should start activating more of their knights here.
I think they're pretty much fine here because mostly everyone has a city wall except for orange.
Let's hope that blue builds 1 more road so then nobody can get the longest road. But you could build 2 roads and get the longest road, which will give him 2 victory points. Looks like trading's happening again here. They might be getting more resources here. Or they're trading into the bank for 1 resource, 4 for 1. Or if they have a dock, be 2 of any resource, or just 3 resources for 1 item. Here goes the dice roller again. Let's see what the dice say.
It's an
8 with barbarians once again.
So that means blue will be able to get 2 wheat here. Oh wait, barbarians are going to attack first here. I'm pretty sure they are strong enough to defeat them. And I think someone's going to be able to get the Hero of CATAN.
Seems like they're counting up how many knights they have to see if they have enough knights to protect CATAN, as the level of barbarians is 7. Because there's 7 cities.
Okay, I think they successfully defended CATAN here.
Looks
now,
like
because they're deactivating all their knights.
Seems like almost all their knights were activated there.
And it looks like Blue got the Hero of CATAN.
That is gonna be very good to him. This is gonna equal 1 victory point for him.
So now he's one step closer to winning the game here. Look, I think he has 12 victory points here. And now they're going to hand out resources, it looks like.
And probably trade even more. Looks like Orange might have activated their knight already. And Barbarians are resetted back to the starting position.
I don't think they're going to be able to attack one more time here because everyone's basically like a 1 point away here to win the game.
I mean, there is surprises. If they roll Barbarian, like all of the rolls, then they might get to the Catan shore. Seems like they might be. Seems like they're still they may be counting up the points here as it doesn't look like any trading's happening right now.
You never know. Maybe somebody was not paying attention. And they may actually have the victory points without knowing it. So I think this point we're getting victory point counts going.
Yep, I think Orange might have won since they have the longest road, which gives them 2 victory points. And they have 2 cities and a metropolis.
I believe they also have a settlement. So if that's right, they got 4 plus the 2 and the other one 4. That's 7, right? Did you say they had 2 cities? I think they only have 1 plus a metropolis.
Looks like he just traded 3 logs for 1 ore.
So we're going on here. Keep on going.
I think she might be trying to build a city here. And yes, she is trying to build a city.
I think she's won it.
I think she might have won this right here, maybe.
Oh, that settlement just got upgraded to a city.
So that gives them 1 more point. So they have 2.
It looks like a count here again.
I think Orange might have won here. They're still counting up the points here. Looks like she's trying to see. Too bad Blue didn't have a chance, maybe. Maybe Blue will still have his chance of getting the longest row. But this might be the end here. And they're still like counting up the points here.
All Orange needs here, I think, is just 1 knight to win the game here. Just 1 basic knight.
I think they have a level 2 knight. But it could be level 1.
Oh. Yeah.
I think that is level 2, judging by his flat head. But by mistaken, that is a level 1 knight. All they need is the sheep and an ore to upgrade it to level 2. Looks like she's trying to do something here. Maybe to get an extra victory point here just to win the game.
Looks like they're counting up the points here. For orange.
No upgrade tonight there. Oh, that might be it. That's it.
It might be it, yep.
I think that's 13 points.
And that probably is the final blow.
And that is it.
Orange.
We'll say 12, 12, 13, and... Not sure what the other one was.
I think it's 8. So white might have... Yeah, white has 8 points. That's pretty sad.
So overall, a very close game we had there. As we're going to wrap this up. How do you think the game was?
I think it was pretty interesting. I hope other people will find this game interesting if they have the expansion packs.
If you have any suggestions on another game of this type, let us know in the comments. As you can see, the closer view here of the board.
I think.
Hope you enjoyed watching.
And like and subscribe.